Chapter 4 of Friends of the Forest. This chapter is called Keeo and the Magical Light. Even though our Meek was a very big beaver, he was not the biggest beaver in the pond. That beaver was Keeo, the colony leader who always helped our Meek with the beavers and kits. When Keeo swam across the pond, his passage would make waves that would lap noisily on the riverbank. Today, though, the waves were not being caused by Keeo swimming, but by the start of a big storm as it made its way across the forest towards the pond. As Keeo looked up at the sky and saw the rapidly approaching clouds, he remembered the recent heavy rain that had flooded the pond and washed away part of the dam. The colony had only recently finished repairing the dam and were gathering more food to replace what had been washed away. Keeo did not want any more floods. Just then, in the distance, Keeo saw a bright flash of light and heard a distant rumbling. Then the wind began to grow stronger and stronger, which often it does before a storm. When the tree branches began to whip about and white-tipped waves rolled swiftly across the pond, all the beavers rushed for shelter. Suddenly, another brilliant flash lit up the sky. But was it lightning or a ray of sunshine? As Keeo was soon to find out, there was something magical about it. The flash of light lit up the log that Keeo was sitting on, giving the big beaver a wonderful glow all about him. Keeo felt very strange. Somehow he knew that something magical had just happened to him. Looking down at himself, he found that his brown fur had turned silver. And then he realised something even more strange had happened to him. He found he was thinking not just in beaver words, but also like a person. When the storm passed, our Meek and the colony gathered around silver-coloured Keeo. He told the beavers in beaver language what the magical flash of light had done. He even spoke a few words of people talk, just to prove to the beavers what he could do. However, Keeo could not understand why he was now able to speak both beaver and people language, so he asked the colony, why do you think I can speak our beaver language and also language of the people? Eventually, the littlest beaver in a very tiny voice said, Keeo, you have been chosen to speak in both languages so you can talk with the Jones family on behalf of all the animals in the forest, and especially us beavers. We can learn from our people friends, and they can learn many important things about nature from us. Keeo, you will be able to help us all learn how to take better care of the world than we did before. Keeo knew that this tiny beaver's words were true. He was excited, but also a little bit scared. He wondered if he could do such an important job. He wondered how the Jones family would react when he talked to them. Our Meek reassured him. But because he was now a special, magical beaver, Keeo realised that this was the start of new and exciting fun.